Boxing King Media. Conor Benn, mate. Dubai, how are you? How's things?
Yeah, good, mate. Life's good.
When do you get in?
I got in this morning. Yeah.
How are you feeling? Yeah, I know you like Dubai. You've been here. You came from Riyadh, from Dubai, right?
Yeah, but I was here a few weeks ago. I'm here quite a bit. Yeah.
How's things post the EUBANK fight? How's life been? Has it been busy? Have you been working on that next fight or just relaxing?
No, I told the team maybe 3 days after the last fight to let's keep this momentum going, let's keep me active and get me straight back out. Obviously the priority for me is getting my weight down, which we will do, no doubt.
How are you going to do that? Are you going to break that up into going straight down, or are you going to break it up to a fight in between? How does that? I know you're number one for the WBC, but how does that work out for you ideally in the most healthiest way you can do it?
No, I've got to drop straight down. Like I don't have room or time to play around with my weight. I've got to get back down to 147 relatively quickly. You think I've been 2 years at 154, 152, but I definitely need to get back down. And I've got maybe this next year to do what I need to do in the welterweight division.
Conor, you seem to, ruffle a few feathers and make a lot of noise when Conor Benn's name is mentioned. When you were announced as the number one for the WBC, it became a debate online on whether you deserved it. Has he fought in that division for so long? What do you make of all that noise, man?
I don't know. Am I supposed to give a fuck what people think? Still, I'm not bothered. It's like I haven't even seen the noise, to be honest, but it don't surprise me at all because there'll always be something for people to moan about. Always, regardless of what you do. I'm sure some people moan about you. Oh, this guy is this, and it comes with the territory. But I still don't give a fuck, ultimately, and I don't need to. For me, it's a matter of me just doing what I need to do, and put myself in a position where I am in demand, I am wanted, in terms of other fighters calling my name. You got all the world champions in the division calling my name. I ain't fought there for 3 years. So they know it makes sense. The promoters know it makes sense, and the people who sanction this fight know it makes sense.
Can I ask you, obviously them two fights that you had at Tottenham, when you look at the visuals, when you look at 50 Cent coming out, you walking out with an epic ring walk, how much does that entice the US fighters? Because Ryan Garcia said, look, I'm willing to come to the UK, man. So how much does that entice the US fighters to come to the UK?
I think the scenes of the last two fights was everything fighters dream of. It don't get better than that. You got 50 Cent involved. You got my ring walk, which was phenomenal, and you got a packed out stadium twice. So it's like you can't really until you're. It's a dream. It's a dream for most fighters until you're there. You sit there and you go, wow, this is pretty special.
I do want to talk about the aftermath. Chris Eubank Jr. putting some videos up from him in the hospital, and there's talks about health issues. Obviously, his manager Napa said he had health issues in the first fight as well, but overcame them. What do you make of everything we're going on with Chris post fight?
I heard he's got IBS. That's what I heard. He has stomach pains. I have genuinely heard he has IBS, severe IBS. So that's what I've heard from numerous people. Even before the fight, I heard that. So, I mean, I've heard he's got IBS. It ain't no biggie. I mean, he's back at the Formula One the following day. Do you know what I mean? You got to look at the trail of the sympathy thing. It's cringe. It makes me cringe. Oh look, quick, record me. Look, I'm out. Quick, make sure you get the video.
Your name gets mentioned a lot because obviously the star that you are and the fights that you've gone through. Anthony Joshua is one that's been, in the limelight for the last 10 years. A lot of people are unfortunately questioning his legacy. What do you make of that noise? Because obviously he's done what he's done, but I don't want to make it a loaded question. Just your thoughts on that.
AJ definitely sits there and goes, why the fuck would I care what you think? Again, why would I care what you think? I'm getting paid 50 bar to knock a plum out. If that opportunity was offered, that's what he's thinking, is it? So everybody on this planet will take that. If you got offered 50 million to fight Jay Paul tomorrow, would you take it?
Why not?
His legacy is his kids. That's his legacy. That's his legacy. And he's patterned his kids' future. That's legacy. not what people think. They're going to forget in 2 minutes. You think people still talk about the heavyweights from, what, 20, 30 years ago? No. Does anyone care about them? No. No. So why does he care what people think about him now? Everything's temporary anyway.
How dangerous is it for Jake Paul though? Man, Nate is one of the hardest punches in that division. He's not even a mediocre knockout artist. He's got serious power in them fists. How dangerous is it for Jake Paul?
Listen, I like Jake Paul. I think I like Jake Paul. I think he's killed it. He's killed the marketing. He understands the game more than fighters who have been in the game for 20 odd years. He understands the demographic. He understands what sells. So he's killed the game. Credit to him. Smartest man in boxing. I'll take my hat off to him. And every fighter should take note. You don't rely on no promoter to promote yourself, because nobody's going to promote you like you. That's why he's getting his paydays. That's why Jake's getting his opportunities. That's why Jake is heavily on people's mouth. Love him or hate him, you're going to watch.
Talking about good promoters, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, I need your thoughts. That's a great fight. So what's your thoughts on that fight?
I'm running with... We'll see what Shakur's made of. We'll see what Shakur's made of. I feel like I would back Teo. I'd back Teo. Yeah.
Conor, Benn, always a pleasure seeing you, sir. Thank you very much, and have a great time out in Dubai.
Respect is a given.